From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo.
What's up, y'all?
Wagwan. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Are you, though?
Yeah, why? Do I not look it?
Just asking.
I thought it looked fine today.
Yo, I gotta go get new headphones. You guys
Why?
carry on the convo.
What's going on?
I don't know, something's going on with my headphones.
I know we were doing something before we went on the radio, and you were like, you sounded all weird.
Yeah, anyway.
What does it sound like? Describe the sound.
It's very distorted and hollow.
Oh.
So you guys carry on.
We call that Maurie.
Hey.
I was going to say that sounds like age.
I'll be back.
What are we supposed to
How
do?
far
when
do you
he's
have to
gone?
go? How far do you have to go?
My locker.
Oh, we have lockers here?
Yeah.
I'm always surprised by that.
Like school, man.
What do you have in your locker, Maria?
What?
What do you have in your locker?
I'm getting mine today, actually.
You get a locker?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You have one.
Wow.
I'm like the new kid waiting for her locker. And the
That's
principal's
crazy. What do you put in your locker, Maury? Just like all show stuff?
Well, there's rope, baby oil.
Yeah,
gloves.
never mind. Shem,
Okay.
what's in your locker?
My loser medal.
Yeah. You don't bring that home, huh?
Absolutely not.
No.
I already feel like one.
That accidentally falls out at the wrong time.
Oops.
Hey-o. Okay, so Mocha's got new headphones now. Try these ones. I hope it's the headphones and not the system.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You sound
Way
better now?
Yes, we do have lockers.
Yeah.
You have one.
Yeah. I do, huh? What's
yeah,
in
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Anything in
my
it?
stuff? My stuff.
Here's the thing, though. So Damnit Maurie
Yeah.
has his locker full of stuff.
Yeah.
Has your locker full of stuff.
What?
Yes, but the stuff that's in your locker
Yeah.
is all like the embarrassing stuff. Stuff that you
Hold
wouldn't
on
want
now.
found in a locker.
Wait a second.
So, for example, if you were to ever get let go from the company, right? What they would do is you get escorted out of the building, they take your pass card. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to come back and get anything.
Okay.
They would cut open the lock for your
Right.
locker,
Yeah.
and they take the contents of it, all of that stuff out, put it in a box, and they send it
Wait
to
a
your
second,
home.
because when you were gone, Maury said, "What is in what you said? What was in your locker, Maury? It was all the embarrassing stuff, like
the rope, baby oil, gloves.
right? The kill kit, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually in my locker.
I'm actually not sure which is yours, which is mine.
Yeah,
like, there's no
that's in
names
your-
on them.
That's in your locker.
That's
'cause
in
it's-
my locker.
Because it's close to my locker.
Is Roz's the top or the bottom?
Is his not on the bottom? Oh, no, his is top.
Oh, his is top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, it's all the embarrassing.
Oh my God! Take all that out of my locker, man.
Well, the bottom one is
Bro,
full
up
of
to
costumes.
45 seconds ago,
I
you
don't-
had no idea you had
I
a
don't
locker
care.
here.
Take all that stuff out of my locker.
So what? I'm supposed to put the embarrassing costumes in yours?
No, I don't want anything in my locker.
Well, too late.
No, take it all out.
No.
Yes, today. I want all of that stuff out
It's
of my
been
locker.
in there for 14
I don't care.
years.
I don't care. Take all of that stuff out of my locker,
Could you imagine
weirdo.
if they had to go in and like
No.
box all that stuff up?
No.
From Ross's locker.
No. I'll spill to the box to be dripping to be carrying it out. Gloves. Right?
Stinks.
They'd be like, oh, God, we're going to need gloves. Oh, they have gloves. Like, no. No, I don't want your weirdo stuff in my locker, man.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
No, seriously. I'm going to check.
Do you know what number the locker is?
I have
Roz?
no idea. I don't know. I have no, shut up. I don't even know where they are.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Say it ain't so.
What happened?
Kelis and Bill Murray are no longer a couple.
Kelis and Bill Murray. Oh, yeah.
We found out that they were dating.
That lasted longer than I thought it would.
First of all, that's what she said. Second of all, June
Oh, come on now.
is
Go on.
when we all found out. Kelis, 44, by the way, and Bill Murray, 72.
Yep.
According to sources, their busy schedules made it hard to maintain the relationship.
I just had to Google these people. I literally had no idea who you were talking about. So.
So,
Do you know
so
that-
maybe a little context here.
So, do you? Okay, so you Google.
Bill
Who'd you
Murray.
Google first?
Bill Murray.
Do you know who that is?
And now that I see him, yes.
What do you know
Maria,
him from?
27 years old.
What do you know him
by the way.
from?
Let me see.
Ghostbusters? Nah, probably not.
No.
What else is Bill Murray in? I couldn't even tell you.
I'm trying to think of like something that has come around again that you may. Yeah, I don't even think Groundhog
I don't know.
Day
Like, I've seen him before.
Have you ever
I
seen
just-
a Bill Murray movie?
Now that I'm looking at them, I don't think.
You ever seen
I don't
Groundhog
know.
Day?
No.
No, okay. Ever seen any of the? He does all those movies with. Doesn't he in like a lot of the? What's that guy that I hate? I hate his movies. I don't hate him. Wes Anderson.
Aloha. I saw him in that.
Aloha. What's Aloha?
Who
It's
else is
with
in that?
Emma Stone,
Okay, yeah.
Bradley Cooper, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, okay, cool. I never even heard of that movie.
It's from 2015. It's like a rom-com.
Okay, so Bill Murray from Aloha.
Yeah. Do you know who Kelis is?
No, let me Google that too.
Okay, Kelis is.
How do you spell her name?
Kelis. So see if you know who she is.
I think so.
Who?
I don't know if
What's she famous for? What's she famous for?
Can I look on the Wikipedia?
Of course.
Okay.
Well, you currently know her from the Skip the Dishes commercials.
No, not even from that.
No. No.
Okay, Maria.
Yeah. Where's her music?
Can I? Okay.
Oh, God, you guys are
Okay.
lost.
Do you know this song?
Oh, yes. Damn right.
Okay. So you know that song?
Yes.
Milkshake.
Yes.
So that's Kelis.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Great song.
Okay. So they were a couple.
That was in Mean Girls.
Yes.
You know what? Yes, it was.
Yes.
it was.
Milkshake from Mean Girls.
Yes.
God, you're
So
the
so
best.
they were a couple, and it was an odd couple.
Very odd.
For many different reasons,
Yeah.
but they seem to have found each other, and it was all going well. So now you're saying they're done. Bill
They're done.
Murray and Kelis
Finished.
are done.
Busy schedules.
Damn.
But they remain friends.
Those busy
according to-
schedules. He's busy staying alive. She's busy trying to be the only person not left in his life.
But there you go. Bill Murray and Kelis, who Maria just learned who those two
You
individuals
learn
are.
something new every day, right?
Aloha star Bill Murray.
Are no longer a couple.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
It's Jose.
Who?
Jose.
Jose.
Hey.
Have we ever talked to you before?
We spoke before.
No, I think I'd remember you.
We spoke. I was on one of your podcast. I was on one of your episodes on the podcast.
Which one?
Do you remember the one when I was in school and Maurie did a challenge? I made Maurie do a challenge for brownies. Remember, 4 years ago, I think, when I was in high school, I did a challenge for him.
You did a
Remember?
challenge? What was your challenge?
The challenge was if Damnit Maurie could eat 4 brownies.
If you were going to make up anything, I think that sounds very made up because that does sound believable.
No, I'm not lying. I'm on episode 4.
And what's your name?
Jose. Laura. We spoke, and you guys used to always sing my name a lot.
It doesn't sound like something we would do.
Yes, it is. You guys used to sing my name a lot. I'm not lying. Out the cross of my heart right now, I'm not lying.
Jose, 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 Jose. What's up, dude?
Nothing much. How you guys been? I haven't spoken to you guys in a minute.
I know. So Jose texted today and said, Roz and Mocha, I got a question to ask you. So go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw Maria at Toronto FC game. I went to one soccer game. I don't know if I saw her there. I saw her on the field. I just wanted to tell Maria, welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Oh, thank you, Jose. Thank you.
Yes, it was Maria that you saw. Because Maria, your official title with TFC is what?
I'm their digital and stadium host.
There you go. So anytime you go to a TFC game, you will see Maria there.
What's going on with the Toronto FC, Maria? What's going on with them?
It's been a season, that's for sure.
Still got to support your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't come in. Listen, Jose, okay? You can't come in that hot, all right? Like,
No, I'm not hating. I'm not hating Toronto. I love
nobody thinks you're hating. It's just, you gotta, it's difficult to match your energy, you know?
No, I've been listening to you guys for
Doesn't matter what I say.
I've been a huge fan of you guys since I think for like 5 years or 8 years or 9 years now.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much. You guys make my day so happy. And one more thing, I just want to say, my mom passed away on February 12th.
Oh my God, dude! I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I've been like, that's why you guys make me happy all the time in the morning.
Oh, buddy.
She, not that long ago, it was between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia when they were playing. I was going to watch the game with her, and it made me a little bit sad. And I wanted to tell you guys so badly, but I didn't know what should have been the right time to tell you.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, we're sorry that you went through that.
Yeah, I just miss her so much. Like I love her so much. Like she's been my best friend since day one.
Yeah, of course. And did she listen to the show as well?
I'm gonna not say this in a bad way to you, Mocha, but she never liked your laugh.
Who's this?
My mom.
No, who are you?
Jose.
Oh, right.
I'm the oldest. I have a younger sister.
Jose. Buddy, thank you for calling. We're sorry for your loss, bro. You know we got so much love for you, bro.
Thank you so much, and you guys are the best. Maria, welcome to the show. I hope they're not treating you bad. Or
Shut up, dude.
What?
What's the matter with you?
Treating me bad?
No, they're not.
No. I'm just saying this as a good way. In a good way.
Jose.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Later, dude.
I'm on Mocha, but later.
Okay. Later, man. Later. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay. You excited for tonight?
What's tonight? Oh, the
We're hanging
baseball
out
game.
with fans. The baseball game, man.
Yes, I am. But I was doing the math last night, right?
God, on what?
Where I'm just like when I'm gonna get to sleep and all that.
Well, you
stuff.
never do that math at night because you're at home and you get like 4 hours anyway.
No, I mean I was doing the math about tonight. I'm like, okay, so tomorrow night I'm going to go to the game. I'm going to get there. The game starts at 7:07.
If you're going to show up at 7:06?
Okay.
If I leave at 7:16?
If I leave at 7:16.
I should be home by 7:36.
Yeah, and then I'm like, maybe I could just sleep there. Like, I'll just like
like in the bullpen?
I'll find
There's a
room
couch in the press
somewhere.
box.
Yeah, I'll just like do something like that. I don't know. But yes, no, I'm very excited. I'm going to have a hot dog, I think.
Bro, tonight's loony hot dog night.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
can actually
holy cow.
afford that.
Yeah,
I was like,
have a-
yo, this is going to be crazy. I'm going to get like 5 dogs.
Yeah, 5?
She's like, there's no way you're going to eat 5 hot dogs.
You're not going to eat 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, probably not.
There's no way.
Maybe like 4.
You're not going to have 4 hot dogs.
Why not?
There's no way you're going to have
They're
4
regular
hot dogs.
size hot dogs, though.
You're not
They're
gonna
not
have-
like, they're not footlongs.
No. You're going to have 4 hot dogs tonight?
Okay, maybe 3.
Yeah. I'll have 3. Sure.
Yeah, 3 sounds good.
Yeah.
What about you,
Three's
Maria?
the magic number for hot dogs.
I don't like hot dogs.
What is the matter with you?
How is this?
Yeah, I don't eat
How did
hot
this
dogs.
not come up in the interview?
My bad,
Maria,
guys.
brand new to the show.
Jesus, Shem.
My bad.
How do you not like hot dogs? When's the last time have you ever had a hot dog before?
No, I've had a hot dog.
Yeah.
The last time I probably had a hot dog was like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
And what turned you off of hot dogs?
Honestly, I never liked them. I don't like the texture. I think they're weirdly chewy. They're not flavorful. I don't know. I'd rather just have like a sausage.
What?
Yeah. Like that, like Italian sausage I'll have in a bun. Don't make that dirty.
Nobody made it dirty.
I just knew something was coming.
Nothing was coming.
That's what she said.
I really screwed this one up, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Yeah,
but like as a
so-
kid, you never had a hot dog that you
No, I
like you were
did.
like
I had hot dogs when I was younger. I never enjoyed them. I don't know. I'm like very particular. Like I'm not a picky eater, but there's like certain things I will not eat.
Like what else?
Like I don't like licorice.
Like
Or
regular
root beer.
like regular like strawberry flavored licorice
Any
or like the
licorice.
black? Okay, so no
No.
licorice, no root beer. Why don't you like root beer?
I just think it's gross. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right?
I'm with you on licorice and root beer.
Right?
Yeah, but I
Y'all
think
are nuts.
But I think you're psycho for hot dogs.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
fine.
so what else?
God, who
I think that's it.
you know what's real interesting about this? It's like it's like talking. No, like listen, I know you're a grown woman, Maria,
Yes.
right? But when you ask somebody, like normally when you talk to adults, right, about food, okay, and like adults at some point in your life are just sort of like set in your ways where you've like developed a palate and a taste for things that you've moved beyond certain aspects of food. You realize how young you are when you're like, Maria, name 3 foods that you don't like. And you say hot dogs, licorice, and root beer. Like, it's like having a conversation with a 12-year-old.
Oh, damn. So those are 3 things Maria will not be having.
Licorice. When's the last time anybody had an opinion about licorice?
I don't know. I guess today.
I haven't had licorice. I don't think I've had a piece of licorice since before Maria was born.
What? I had a bag of licorice last week.
Well, you ate licorice?
Yes.
When are you eating licorice?
I have licorice all the time.
It tastes like plastic.
No, it's so good.
I'd rather chew on a plastic straw than I think licorice.
I have some in the car all the time.
Wait a second.
In the snack drawer.
Adults are eating licorice?
Yes, queen.
No.
Yeah, it keeps quite well in a hot car.
What? Like in what where do you even buy licorice?
The store?
Shoppers has it.
Yeah, any grocery. You're in the grocery store every single day, Roz.
Yeah.
Wow, but you don't go down the candy aisle.
I've never seen licorice in a grocery store.
Go down the candy aisle.
Yeah,
Gas
fair.
stations have.
And you do what with it?
Eat it.
But you do what with it?
Like how
Eat
many?
it, man.
Like how many at a time? Like you're just gonna have one
know.
licorice?
Well, there's like the
No,
long Twizzlers.
Yeah.
And those are like in a pack of like, I think like 12 or something.
Or get
more than
nibs.
that.
It's the same thing.
Nibs. Who's eating nibs as an adult?
They have them in the cafeteria here.
Yeah, nibs are weird, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I have no idea how somebody so cheap can be so broke. Damnit Maurie, last night, we all went to the baseball game last night, the Jays game.
Go, Jays, go. We lost, by the way.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
And at some point, Maurie disappears for like a half hour. More than that even, like 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Actually, throughout the night, he was disappearing.
And he walked up a level and all the way to the other side of the stadium to go. Where did you go? You went to the press box? Is that where you went, Maurie?
I went to see my friends over in the press
So,
box.
no, you didn't. You went to go get food in the press box.
I said hi to them.
So
Who? Give me names.
Maurie has a badge that gets him into places, right, at Rogers Center. And so he went over there because he knows that they have free food over there because he didn't want to buy anything. And how much it was like a hot dog night. How much were hot dogs last night?
Like a loony or whatever, yeah.
Not a loony or whatever. Tuesdays are loony nights, loony hot dog nights.
Yeah, right. So it was $1 for a hot dog. And Maurie walked 40 minutes to go and get food. And he brought back what could possibly be the saddest meal that you've ever seen since Firefest. Since the cheese sandwiches at Firefest. And
or the Great Depression.
It really does. It looks like, I would say prison chow line, but I think prisoners eat better than this. And I don't know whether this is just what Maurie picked or what they were serving, but it was a tiny little piece of cake that looked like it had already like been worked over by somebody. A breadstick and 3 green beans.
Oh God!
And a wooden fork.
That's so disgusting.
It was the saddest meal I've ever seen in my life.
That makes the press box at Rogers Center look bad.
It was the saddest meal.
They did have other stuff, but it would have been too messy to carry.
Like what? What other stuff do they
had
have?
your option of meat or vegetable lasagna.
Oh, lasagna! But you had it in a container.
It was in a container. You didn't put it in your pocket.
No, but the bottom gets moist.
But why are you so, like, how are you so broke when you're so cheap?
That's a good question because all the money goes to other necessities.
Like what, though?
Mortgage, gas.
But what about
money?
What about all the nonsense that you buy?
There's not much nonsense left because everything goes to all the other stuff because my mortgage keeps going up.
What was the last nonsense
you
bought?
You guys are on a variable?
Yeah, we put in money and it goes up.
What is the last nonsense thing that you bought?
I bought a shirt yesterday for $35.
What was on the shirt?
It says Andy Warhol's interview.
You don't need another Andy Warhol shirt, man.
It's on its way.
You got enough of those. And why 3 green beans?
There was 4. I ate one while walking.
Whoa. I don't know what I do. Like, that's such an unusual thing. You shouldn't be like at Rogers Center watching a ball game and see in the concourse somebody walking down eating a green bean.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird, man.
And I got Nanaimo bar, and I shared it with Shem.
It was delicious.
Shem,
I'm sorry. This is not a meal for two.
No, not at all.
Okay, this is not. Also, it's so sad. And then Maria, Angel Maria,
new to the show,
is like, hey guys, I'm gonna go get the hot dogs. So Maria disappears then for 25 minutes and comes back with 2 big boxes of hot dogs and only ketchup.
Clearly, you don't know this show.
Only ketchup. So I got 3 green beans on one side, and then I got infinite hot dogs on the other side with only ketchup.
Yeah.
Yo, I dusted 2 of those off though with the ketchup. I was so hungry.
With ketchup?
I was hungry.
Oh.
And the hot dogs were nice and warm.
What is wrong with ketchup?
Ketchup is for children and peasants.
Yo.
I thought you listened to this show.
I did. I guess I forgot the mustard. I don't know. I don't eat hot dogs.
Okay. Next time we do this, okay, the person who does not eat hot dogs cannot be in charge of the hot dogs.
Listen, I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, I know. It was nice. It was nice.
On a
It was-
pretzel. Let's not
Of
go
course
there.
I put mustard on a
No.
pretzel.
That's not weird, though.
You looked at me. You
It is
horrified.
weird.
I got a pretzel because I didn't want any of Maria's hot dogs. Because they were soiled already. Even the packages of ketchup on top of the wrapped up hot dogs was too much for me to deal with.
Who did Maria buy the hot dogs for?
All of us.
I didn't get one.
You were
Because
gone.
you're getting gone.
beans.
Yeah, you were all
I
hype about your
the green beans if somebody's like,
You
I'm
were
going to get ketchup hot
gone.
dogs.
See, the whole thing, and you know what? It like between Maury's green beans and Maria's ketchup, sort of ruined my night. I'm not gonna lie. sort of ruined my night. And
we couldn't tell.
Yeah, and also Shem and I were hanging out alone, having a great conversation, and then I was like, I guess we should go mingle, right? And then we left the spot that we were at, and guess what happened?
What?
Home run, right where we were standing. Would have caught it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would have.
Yeah, listen, it was right at Roz's height. All you had to do is reach up.
Totally
You
would have.
You would have put that effort to catch the ball.
Me?
Exactly.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Roz and Mocha here.
Oh my goodness. Hello, my 2 favorite gentlemen in this entire world.
Who
How
is
are you?
this?
This is Lisa. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have been listening since I've been 15. I'm 26. And, wow. Okay. I have so many things to say, but I guess the one thing that I do want to let you know is when you guys went to the Jays game the other day, I specifically only bought a ticket. I dragged my best friend and my boyfriend with me to come and find you guys, only to have walked all the ramps. I did about I think it was 22,000 steps. I work in an office. I definitely don't do that kind of steps every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously I failed because I would have met you. But the sad part was I was trying to load your guys' stories and I was there to see if you guys had posted a picture so I could find you. My phone wasn't, I guess because there were so many people, it wasn't loading. I leave. I get good service. As soon as I left, I seen that you guys posted a picture.
Man.
And I missed my opportunity to meet you guys.
And were we anywhere near where you were sitting?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I was on the opposite side of the stadium.
Hold on a second. But Lisa,
Yes.
if you listened to the show, you would have heard when we were giving away all those Jays tickets, we said every single time which area we were going to be in hanging out with fans. Rogers Landing, that section.
Oh, so I thought that meant upstairs where the Corona bar was.
No,
in
then we
that area?
would have said Corona Bar then.
I know, but that's where they directed me to.
Oh.
I asked every single security guard, do you know where Roz and Mocha is? And every single security guard said absolutely.
Well,
And
also,
I was like, Maurie, anyone?
also they,
No.
I don't know if they would give you that info as well. That's like
that was the thing that I said.
That's not a security risk.
My
I
friend
don't know,
encouraged me to go.
man. I mean, Also, it's difficult to find anybody in that place because everybody looks the same. Everybody's wearing the same shirt.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wasn't.
When I seen your picture and you were wearing white pants, I was like, I should have known.
Yeah, and everybody was ripping on me for not wearing a Blue Jays shirt. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get recognized when I look like everybody else?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
white pants, black shirt.
Yeah.
Sunglasses on.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't.
It was a nighttime game.
Yeah, the roof was open though. Roof was open. Come on now.
Well, Lisa, we sorry that we missed you. Hopefully, we'll be able to do another Roz and Mocha night that you are able to come out to and hang out with us.
Oh my goodness, thank you. And I just wanted to say, quick.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the 10 years I've been listening, you guys have helped me through. I'm gonna get emotional. You guys have helped me through some of the toughest times in my childhood, and just being able to completely zone out and just have you guys to listen to every morning was it was really special. So, and I know you guys get it all the time, but you guys help change lives, and I hope you realize the impact of that.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, we do this show for people like you. Is there anything else you want to say to us today?
I cannot believe my heart is.
No, like anything specific to today?
Do you have any? Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! Happy anniversary, and Roz.
Yeah.
Did you make those reservations?
What reservations?
Oh, see, I knew it. But you know what? That's totally you. That's totally
You listen.
And I love that you stick to yourself.
Yes, 14 years today. Roz and Mocha Show debuted. Lisa, again, we do this show for people like you. We love you. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for sharing the time that you have during the day with us, whether it's with the live show or the podcast. We know how
every night
busy people are, and we appreciate that you make time for us.
No, thank you guys so much.
All right, you stay on hold. Give Maury your number next time we do something out in the wild, which for me will probably be a couple years.
Next 14 years.
She'll be here.
Set a reminder.
Yeah.
Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite, Lisa?
I love you, Mocha, but it's Roz.
Oh, thank you. Is
You're
that
most
because we're both sad?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is,
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hi.
Oh, God, Tony, what the hell, man? You gotta wake up, bro. You knew about this from long ago. You knew we were gonna be on FML. Wake up, pal.
Modern dating woes. Why can a regular guy catch a break?
Oh, here we go. Oh my God! It's a why can't a regular guy catch a break? Tony, you wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. Meeting new people, especially girls, is tough in today's society. Working from home limits me to dating apps like Tinder, which haven't been working. Initiating contact as a guy is pressurizing.
Yeah, very.
Okay. Though practice helps, it's a lot of effort. There's no guaranteed place to meet women. It's unpredictable. Lately, I've desired a relationship, but the dating scene is harder than expected. Despite exchanging contacts with some girls last weekend, I haven't received any responses.
How old are you, Tony?
32.
32. When was the last date that you went on?
A while, like long time.
So what do you have to offer? Like, what are you going in with when you start contacting somebody?
Like in a text message or in person.
Like, what's your game?
You know, how's it going? I think you're beautiful.
You go with I think you're beautiful, like right out the gate? Bruh.
Yeah, I'm very straightforward. Very straightforward guy. I don't like beating around the bush too much.
To me, that sounds like you just want to hook up, though.
No, I'm looking for maybe a relationship too, but you know, it's all about attention with girls, right?
What? Oh, man. Okay. I can see why he's single, dog.
You want to hear the right things, which I don't like.
What is in your bio? Can you tell us that? Can you read that to us?
Thank you.
Yeah, just just a regular guy, just looking for somebody to meet. And
what's the picture that you use? What's your profile picture?
Yeah,
just like a selfie.
Okay.
Shirt on or off?
On, of course.
Okay. What? These are important questions. I need to know.
Weird stuff.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's an okay profile picture, right? Nothing special.
Okay. Oh, buddy, you got to have some confidence, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that maybe you're it's so hard because you don't want to try and it's difficult to give this kind of advice without being accused of teaching people how to be a pickup artist. You know what I mean? Like it's very difficult. And Mocha and I are just so far out of this game, right? That these conversations are as fascinating as they are heartbreaking as they are amusing, because I don't understand the apps. I've never used sort of one of the apps, but I can tell you that there's certain things that never change, and very rarely, walking up with, armed with negative confidence, and the second sentence out of your mouth is "you're beautiful." Rarely has that ever worked in any situation. Right?
Well, they want to be flattered, right?
Oh God, they. So who taught you about women? Where are you getting this from? Are you reading are you on some blog where they
go to YouTube, just see what works, what doesn't.
You go on YouTube? Oh, buddy. Don't go on YouTube watching them pick up artists.
Right? It's not good. It's not good. Just be you, dude. Don't. I think that you're going at this trying to win as opposed to trying to connect. And when you go into any sort of future relationship or flirting or anything else, if you go in with the attitude that you're trying to win, then it becomes a game, and you look like a player. That's why they call you a player. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
You want to try and make a connection, and you got to figure out what you have to offer.
Right?
No, it's out of the gate, man. Because how you start is what you're going to build on. And if you're like, "Hey, you're hot," right?
That's not going to work, bro.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So Tony, the times that you did make a connection, can you go back and see maybe what did work and kind of work off of that moving forward, based on the conversations that you were having with these women?
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that worked back then?
Well, just getting to know someone, and then just I would try and see what they want, what goals they have in life, and how they plan on getting to those goals.
Oh my God. Job interview style? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't know what to tell you.
What are your greatest strengths? What are your weaknesses? I love too hard. One of those.
I'm ready to break down the emotional walls.
I think that you need to figure out who you are and what you have to offer, and I think that you need to stop treating this stuff like it's a game or something to win. And because that's really what I think you're trying to do, because you wind up coming off sounding like you're just trying to hook up, and that's what those apps really are. They're hookup apps. I think that you need to exhaust every possibility. I think that maybe your friends know somebody, or maybe join a social group of some sort, or a sports league or something like that, where you're out and you have something in common with people. That's the thing. It's bars aren't the thing and apps aren't the thing, but what breaks the ice for somebody who's in it alone is finding people where you automatically have something in common, and that is you're both there for the same reason, you're both doing the same thing, and it gives you something to talk about, if nothing else, right?
Exactly. Yeah, but you agree there's no certain place for that these days. It's just.
What do you mean, dude? Join I don't know. Kind of. What's that stupid thing they play? Join Ultimate Frisbee or something.
You hate
something like that. Okay.
What kind of stuff are you into, Tony?
In sports, football's good. Reading some manga, if you know what that is.
Reading what?
Manga. It's like anime, but a book.
Okay. Is it do women like that?
Some do, yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you join a manga group?
I guess that's good advice.
Okay. Do you look good in shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a plus. You got a nice body?
I'm actually an above average guy, and then I think I'm average, but people say I'm good looking.
Yeah.
How come you got no women?
Yeah.
You tell me. That's what I'm here for, right?
Maurie just gave the thumbs up. You seen this guy, Maurie? Good looking? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So you're good looking. You look good in shorts. You're into manga. And don't try and come off like a pickup artist, though, dude. Don't treat this as something to win. Okay. Treat this as you want to try and make a connection.
Okay, I guess it'll take some time then.
All right.
Okay. New game plan. All right, Tony?
All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks for reaching out.
Got it. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Do you see? Where do you live? Where technically do you live, Mocha?
Aurora, Ontario.
Not Vaughan, though, right?
No, why?
You used to live in Vaughan?
Yeah, I still rep for them, though.
You still rep.
I'm out in Vaughan like at least once a week still.
You see this, that they were named the rudest city in Canada?
Vaughan?
Yep.
Forget about it.
Yep.
I did not see that.
Yep.
Yo, my paisans in Vaughan are going to be hella mad.
So they did a survey, and the 44 major cities in Canada, Vaughan came out number 1 as the rudest city in the land.
I'm going to have to ask my people
So-
out there. I'm out there tomorrow.
Vaughan's on top of the list, followed by Coquitlam, BC, and then Brampton.
Oh,
that's your 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
So
Brampton is rude and they got the worst drivers.
So the most common rude behaviors that they observed in Vaughan when they pulled these people were being absorbed by your phone in public.
That's everywhere, though.
Being noisy in public. Not letting people merge into traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Not slowing down when driving near pedestrians.
Yeah.
And not picking up dog poo.
Oh, no. Yeah, forget about it. If you're stuck at Highway 7 and
Yes.
Weston Road, you're done.
Yep.
You're done. Anywhere on Highway 7.
So do you take that personally because you said that you rep Vaughan?
Do I take it personally?
Yeah.
No, because I understand.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would actually rep that very proudly.
You would?
Yes.
Not picking up dog poo?
Well, no, not that part. The rude part.
What
sure.
about not letting people merge?
Oh, yeah. Pfft, wait your turn, pal.
Yeah.
I don't care. Sorry.
But when is it your turn if you have to merge?
After I'm like way ahead.
But
Sorry.
at some point,
I know you got to get your nonna to the doctor,
I
but
know, but at some point,
Should've left earlier.
But at some point, you have to begrudgingly let somebody in traffic. Like at some point, you have to.
it depends on how old they are.
Really? But sometimes you don't see because you're coming up behind them. Like if they're stopped in front of you trying to like merge left and you have the option to let them in or not.
It depends on what I have to do that day.
But it's one car though. One car. One car.
How many cars are behind me?
Oh, it's like stacked. Stacked. You're so nice. I don't even know why you try and come off like this sometimes. You're so nice.
Yeah, I'd get out of my car and like
I think that if you were...
probably stop traffic for them.
Yes.
Say, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead, Nona. You got to get to your appointment.
Are you a kinder driver than your wife, do you think? Who's more kind behind the wheel?
No,
like
Jenna
who
is.
has more compassion for
Jenna.
other drivers?
Yeah.
Jenna does.
Jenna does.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would think that.
I made a very poor decision the other day that could have caused an accident.
Oh.
But I was so upset. I was on the highway and traffic was jam-packed and there was a motorcycle coming up.
Yeah.
But in between the cars, like driving
Lane splitting.
on the lane,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, the line.
And I quickly darted left to get into the next lane over.
Oh, damn.
And then that motorcyclist had to get into the spot that I was in.
Yep.
But I was like, not today, pal.
No. Good for you.
Not today.
Good for you. Good
But
for
then
you.
he ended up going around and he made it so
And he
far
beat
off.
you anyway,
Yeah, he
right?
did.
I know.
Bro, I was so mad.
Bro,
I was so mad. And then when I got in that lane, the lane that I was in started moving faster. And I was like,
That's the worst.
like if I was in Vaughan at that point, I'd be swearing at everybody.
No. Again, I would be throwing dog poo at the window at that point. Right? I'm like, I got extra.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
What? What? No, I'm good.
You sound as sad as a bunch of people.
No.
Both you and Maria.
No. I got all set last night.
With?
So Catherine was out, right? She went to dinner with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was at home and Rox and I
jealous?
No. Rox and I were just watching some TV.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched a couple episodes of we watched an episode of The Office, and then we watched an episode of Kath and Kim, which is on Netflix.
Kath and Kim?
It's the most hysterical show I've seen in years.
Kath? Like
Kath,
C-A-T-H?
no, K-A-T-H. Kath and Kim.
Kim, okay.
It's some Australian show from like 2001 that just showed up on Netflix, and it's this mom and daughter, and they are like wild. It's so bloody funny.
Which episode of The Office did you watch? Do you remember?
Yes, we watched. We're in the Robert California era right now.
Amazing.
Yeah. So we watched. We watched that.
That helped
one.
give that show a little bit of a revival.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
It was good. And then so I knew Catherine was coming home, and I knew Rox was going to go to bed. And I just started cruising around, looking. And I'm like, God, like we should watch a movie because we watched a movie the other night before bed, and I quite enjoyed it. Right. So it's around 8:00. I start looking for a movie because I know Catherine's going to be home soon, and I find one, and I'm like, oh, let's watch Air. Which is the
yes,
whatchamacallit movie? The
Matt Damon,
the Matt
Ben
Damon,
Affleck,
Ben
about
Affleck,
the Jordans.
Yes, right. So I get it. Like I'm like, okay, cool. This is going to be the plan. Catherine's going to come in, grab a drink, sit on the couch, grab a blanket, watch a movie, then
That
go to
movie's
bed.
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
long.
whatever. Who
You won't
cares?
last.
That's fine. That's fine. So she gets in, and Rox goes to bed, and I'm like, hey, I got a movie for us because we watched The Whale the other night, and I just went to bed so depressed that
why
I
would
was
you do
just,
that?
I don't know.
With Brendan
I was
Fraser?
like, yeah.
The one that he was crying about?
Ugh,
Talking about
it was the worst decision I made.
Dog, I'm not
I
watching that movie.
shouldn't.
Like,
It's not.
listen,
It's
I'm
not
happy
even,
for Brendan Fraser. Big up to him in his career.
Yeah.
And I know that movie did like a ton.
Yeah.
I didn't want that sad ass thing.
Bro,
No?
and it's not like he's great in it, but the movie's not that. Like it's
it was
fine.
amazing.
It's fine. It's not
Are you
great.
kidding me? It was like inspirational.
No,
I don't need
it's
sad in my
not
life.
great. So anyway, so Catherine gets in, and I'm like, hey, babe, got a movie. She's like, cool. Jumps on the couch, we grab a blanket, everything else. And I go on Prime Video, and I press Air. And then when it comes up on the screen, it's like, watch again. And I was like, did you watch this? She's like, we watched it together.
Oh, no.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, when? She's like, when it came out. When did Air come out on Prime? Like, how long ago was that?
Oh, it wasn't that long.
Like, in the months, right?
Like a couple.
Maybe.
At least.
April 5th.
April 5th.
No, not on Prime. There's no way it came out on Prime back in April. I think that's when the movie came out.
12th.
May 12th. So I watched a movie May 12th. Completely forgot.
12 weeks later.
Got excited to watch it again. Catherine said we'd seen it. I accused her of watching it without me.
Oh.
I hit play, being like, babe, I have not seen this.
Yeah.
I get 2 minutes in, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw this.
Oh, no. And guess what's going to happen? In 5 minutes from now, Roz is going to forget that we had this entire conversation.
Yes, I probably will. I probably talked about Air on the show.
Yeah, go back to May,
Right?
and let's find out. I bet you.
I bet you.
I suggested it, and you were like, "Oh, cool, maybe."
Yeah. We talked about it. Like we came up the other day because we were talking about what's his name, the guy's name,
Matt Damon.
No, not Matt Damon.
Ben Affleck.
No, not Ben Affleck.
Michael Jordan.
No, not Michael Jordan.
Viola Davis.
Not Viola Davis.
Oh my God.
The other guy. The other guy who was telling the Michael Jackson story.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah, 'cause Chris Tucker's in the movie.
Chris Tucker's in this. It came up the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I really got to watch that movie. I watched it in May, and I didn't remember. And I got angry when Catherine told me I'd seen it.
Because you accused.
Yes, I got angry. Because
like
I
this
had.
happens when you're
You
old.
sure? It's not. Maybe it's just a forgettable movie, Maria. All right. Maybe it has nothing. I know it's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck about Michael Jordan. Like
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
I'm just going through this story here of all these stars that are on OnlyFans and how much they make.
Uh-oh.
Because Drea DiMatteo from Sopranos just joined OnlyFans.
Did she?
Yeah. Oh, now you're interested. Hey, Maury, how does OnlyFans show up on your credit card bill?
Oh, well, I do it. It doesn't show up on my credit card bill because I use PayPal, so it comes out of my checking account.
Gotcha. Oh, dude, oh man, they got your checking account.
No. Who do you follow on OnlyFans?
Oh, you wouldn't know any of those guys.
Who? Throw up a name.
Oh, hold on.
Are they local?
I've
Are any of
never
them
seen-
local? Like, would they hear?
I don't have it on my phone. No, they're not from here.
Oh,
I've never seen only like.
And I haven't done it in a while.
Can I?
what do you mean you haven't done it in a while?
Here.
But isn't it subscription?
Yeah, come here. Let me see your phone.
It's not. No, it's not, honestly, it's not on my phone.
But what do you?
Where is it?
I log in.
He logs
one
in.
at a
Log in,
time
log in,
privately.
log in.
You think your out-of-work computer is going to allow you to have OnlyFans?
No, I'm looking up the names.
No. Look, that's a lot of names. Is he Russian? A lot of letters.
So Drea de Matteo.
So Drea de Matteo.
AKA Adriana from...
Is that who? Yeah. Okay, so she is charging, what is she charging here? $15 a month. Is that a decent price for OnlyFans, or is that expensive?
No, that's very good.
It's very reasonable.
Do you have to get naked on OnlyFans?
You don't have to. You don't have to. But like when she promoted her OnlyFans, was like a sort of shot of her. I don't know. It's all filtered and looks like fire, and she's wearing like underpants and bending over. And it read OnlyFans is live now with 3 skull emojis, and then it says link in bio XXX is what she wrote.
What are you doing over there?
I'm putting up one on my phone for you.
Okay. So she's on OnlyFans, charging $15 a month. She has, how many followers? 646 followers already. Oof. And then you get into, of course, Iggy Azalea, who joined in January and earned $4 million in her first couple of months.
Oh, my God. Wow. What?
Right? $4 million. Thank you. Remember Bella Thorne, when she joined in 2020, she made $1 million in the first 24 hours.
She broke OnlyFans,
Yeah,
didn't
she made $1 million in the first 24 hours.
This is who?
Jake.
What's his name? Jake what?
You say it like we should know who that is.
So he's on, okay. Does a lot of sit-ups.
He sometimes dresses up in like
does a lot of sit-ups.
He sometimes what?
He sometimes dresses up in like a UPS outfit.
Oh. Is that a fetish? A UPS guy? Or like a FedEx guy?
I mean,
Is it?
it's really nice.
Really?
Firefighter
Maria, I don't know if you guys can see this. That's what the guy looks like.
What's his name?
Jake.
Jake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what does he do on OnlyFans, Maury?
Roids.
Showers.
Yeah.
Steroids is what it looks like.
Yeah. He looks like he only eats plain rice and broccoli.
What's wrong with plain rice and broccoli?
And needles. Needles is what it looks like.
Jeez.
There is, okay, hold on here. Oh, Charlie Sheen's kid on OnlyFans. She charges $19 a month.
Oh yeah, and then he was like upset.
41 for 3 months and 86 for 6 months, and then he was upset. But then the mom joined. Denise Richards joined OnlyFans. I think there's somebody else here.
Is Catherine going to let you do your feet?
My feet? No, nobody's going to pay to see my feet.
Because you talked about wanting to do your feet.
I know. I thought about it.
And Matthew said the same thing for us to make money.
To do what?
To just put like our feet together on.
Nobody wants to see your
Ugly
feet.
ass.
Tyga.
Friggin' dutty feet.
Tyga is on OnlyFans. Did you know this?
No.
He joined September 2020 and reportedly earned, what do you think Tyga made?
Don't tell me in the millions. Do not tell me Tyga makes millions on OnlyFans.
Tyga charges $20 per month to see his nudes and his videos. How do none of these things leak? Like, I've never seen a leaked picture of Tyga. Not that I'm interested in that, but I find it so funny.
Is
that
OnlyFans like a trusted community or something?
I guess. So Tyga joined, this according to the Daily Mail, Tyga joined September 2020 and reportedly earned over $7.6 million per month.
Stop it.
If you search in Google Tyga OnlyFans nudes and go to images, you can see
okay. You know what I'm going to look for instead, more? How to get fired and divorced all at once.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So I haven't had night terrors in a long time.
Oh, no.
Quite a bit. I haven't had any night terrors.
Have you figured out what brings them on?
No.
Like, is it a lifestyle thing? Is it maybe a time when you eat or go to bed or what you do before you go to sleep?
No.
I would be obsessive about trying to figure out.
It's like lack of sleep, I guess. Somebody sent me a thing on Instagram because I've always said whenever I fall asleep, it takes me seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And said, and they've sent me this thing that said, if you fall asleep within seconds, it means that you're sleep deprived. Like normally, it should take people 10 to 15 minutes before they fall asleep. Anyway, I found this thing this describes perfectly. I saw this video, this girl recorded her boyfriend having night terrors because I've said on the show, anytime I have a night terror and I start screaming, like in my dream, I'm screaming
loud
at like full capacity.
Yeah.
But in real life, what my wife hears is not screaming.
What
It's
does
more
she?
of like
How does she describe it? What does she say? You
It's
sound
more
like.
like that, right?
Yeah, terrifying. Which is even almost more terrifying than you just screaming, right?
She'll wake me up and be like, yo, it's happening again.
Yeah. Okay.
So this girl recorded her boyfriend doing the same thing.
Okay.
And then you'll hear, because she wakes him up and then he like screams.
Okay.
Because he's been woken up.
Okay.
But guys, this is exactly what I sound like when I'm having my night terrors, okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Guys, this is exactly it.
Wow.
That's exactly what I sound like.
So
when I'm
what?
having my
So
night
what do
terrors.
you see? Do you ever recall like what is causing the scream? Like when you are having a night terror, like do you have a visual to go along with the terror or the sense of being afraid? Like, are you afraid of something like
No.
in those dreams?
From what I gather, the times where I'm screaming in my dream at full capacity, in that moment, I know that I'm dreaming. I'm between.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm in between being awake and dreaming. And part of me screaming in my dream is to
Yeah.
wake myself up. Like in that moment, I realize I'm dreaming and I'm like, I got to get out of here.
But you don't have any recollection of the thing that triggered it. Like what caused you to be so terrified?
Oh,
like it's not a monster.
I do. Mine, I know.
You do. What is that?
It's the walls I'm angering the walls.
And the walls are doing what?
I'm yelling at the walls and the walls are yelling back at me.
Yeah, because like my brother, I told you, and somebody sent me a link, and it's a very common one where my brother gets that same thing where he makes that same sound.
This one?
Yeah. But he describes that sound as coming from something else. So my brother, when he has night terrors, he gets paralyzed in the bed and he wakes up, quote unquote, and he says that there's a thing on his chest, sitting on his chest, staring at him in the face, making that sound.
Bro, that's terrifying.
Right?
No.
No, it's not me. Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Whoa, who's dying over here?
Sorry.
Jesus.
Cranberries.
Tis the season.
Is it? Is it cranberry season?
I don't know.
No, it's
I don't
pumpkin
know.
spice season.
Oh. I saw something where somebody's selling the pumpkin spice butt wipes. Did
Yeah, I know.
I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Sorry, say that again.
You know how because it's pumpkin spice season, or you call it what?
PSL.
Thank you.
Everybody does.
Once the drinks became popular, then you started getting pumpkin spice everything, right? Like
Candles.
candles and perfumes and detergents and deodorints.
Maria,
and
don't tell me you
everything
have pumpkin spice perfume.
No, oh God, no. The candles, yes, yeah.
But yeah,
So the candles, not the perfume.
No, yeah.
but somebody's releasing pumpkin spice bum wipes, like not for children, for adults. I stopped using wipes a long time ago.
I remember when you like preached
I only used to use them. Only used to use them.
Was it Terrence Howard had said that long ago as well?
That what?
About using wipes
Yeah, maybe.
in the bathroom?
Yeah.
And then I remember I bought, but I think I bought like the scented one.
Oh, yeah.
It burned. You need like unscented.
Yeah.
Why does
no
it
chemicals
burn?
in it? Oh, it's just the chemicals in it.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy them. They're not good for the toilets. They're not good for the plumbing. They're
Oh, yeah,
not good
that
for
too.
anything. No, my thing was that I accidentally used a Lysol wipe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that happen? Like, why were there
it was
wipes
just,
like that?
It was just there. I threw it in a bag, and I didn't know they were the cleaning wipes, and and I had no idea.
Oh, what
I
did
had
it
no
feel
idea.
like?
Not good.
Burn?
Imagine spraying Lysol in your butthole.
Yeah.
Right?
It burned.
Like it burns.
Not it.
Right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I was it. Right? It's not good. And that was the day I should have just thrown them out and then just gone back to my regular routine. But no, it was that was one of those accidents where you really, really, really paid for it. It was almost as bad as when I was making hot sauce years ago. and I was working with Scotch bonnet peppers and all sorts of other peppers. And I was really careful when I was in the kitchen doing everything, right? Like I was really careful to clean up and put the knives in the sink as opposed to on the counter because one of the cats can go on the counter. Like all of this stuff, right? I was doing it. And right in the middle of it, I zoned out after I had been working with these extremely hot peppers, and I went into the bathroom to pee.
Oh my God.
Right?
And you touched it.
I touched it. Yeah. And I didn't, you don't know until after, right? Like
How long after
Like probably
did the
about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes.
And in that moment, did it click? You're like, oh,
I knew
yeah.
exactly what it was. And I was like, you idiot. I took every precaution, right? Like
So what did you do at that point?
every precaution. Well, I mean, I start thinking like, you know, you can't dip it in milk.
No.
Right? Like that's not like
wild thing to do.
Right? You know, but that's what people
Honestly,
do when
that
they
went through my head.
That's what people do when they eat something hot, right?
Small glass, Maria.
Right? Bro, we're not having that conversation, are we? Like, we're not having that conversation. Who's laughing like that right now? Who's laughing like that right now? What's the matter with you guys? Children, all of you.
Some of us use measuring cups. Some of us use not.
Shut up. What's the matter with you?
I use a keg.
What's the matter with you?
He's a liar,
please,
Maury.
Maury. You're such a liar. Why even take part, Maury?
Why can't I boast?
Please. You want us to call Matthew?
He'll tell you it'll be a wine keg.
Okay.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, he's proud.
Is he? He's not proud of anything else about you.
Go ahead. Would you forget the number?
No.
You don't want to do this, Maury.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, go nuts.
Yeah. Okay, wine keg. Dial the number.
This
Trough.
is your. Sorry, what?
What'd you say?
Like a trough.
A trough. Okay. All right. Whatever. I have so little interest in talking about this. Ugh. Even the thought of it. Ugh. And if Matthew starts describing it, I'm going to hang up.
No, we just need like a yes or no.
Okay. Yes. How do we even ask this question, though? Hold on. Don't say anything more. I don't even know how we ask this question. How do you ask this question? I have no idea. I'm kind of stumped. Shut up. Sorry. Shut up. Shut up.
Hello, you reached the voice.
Oh, he's not answering.
Okay.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There's a new podcast dropping later today where the money made from, I guess, your subscription to Spotify and listening to these episodes will go to those affected by the writer's strike. And the hosts of the podcast, called Strike Force 5, are Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver.
Wow.
And when the writer's strike started, they all got together on Zoom and we're trying to figure out a way to get through this, to talk about what's happening, why it's happening, and I guess how is it going to be fair for everybody involved?
Right.
And how are people going to make money? So they decided to do this podcast and they dropped a trailer for it. First episode, I think there's like 10 in total that they're going to release. And the first episode is coming out today. And I guess maybe they all did it over Zoom, which is why it sounds the way it does.
One more time, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Stephen Colbert.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I thought when you said Jimmy, you meant me, Jimmy, but you meant Jimmy.
I always mean you.
But when you
I
say
always mean
Seth Meyers, who do you mean?
I mean John Oliver.
That makes
It's the
sense.
five of us together for maybe an hour a day.
Strike Force 5 is the name of our podcast. Subscribe to it now.
Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts. But Spotify, you
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I could do that.
You don't know?
No,
I'll listen to
don't know.
episode 1 just because I'd like to get their perspective and hear what it is that they have to say about the strike. Because it says here, all proceeds received from the podcast will go to pay the out-of-work staff members from their respective shows. from each of their shows.
Yeah,
I guess it's their way of giving back or contributing to
but
helping the fix, right?
But they're also television stars who have been without an audience for a very long time, and you start getting that itch.
Yeah.
Right? Like, where you don't feel like a big shot, like you're stuck in your house, and nobody wants that, right? Like when you go on vacation, do you not like at some point start itching to just get back like on the radio?
For sure.
Even though you're like, you shouldn't because you're on vacation and you work like super hard and it's crazy hours, but like you still get to that point of where you miss it. Like you shouldn't.
I know, but you do.
You shouldn't, but you do.
And this has been going on since what? Since May?
Yeah. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody's
So
got
5 months now that all of these, late night guys have all been
but I don't
not
know
able to do their show.
I don't know anybody's got a regular job that misses it when they're on vacation.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? Like
I do miss this, but I do miss you guys as well when we're on vacation.
I miss goofing. I miss the audience.
Of course. I guess it depends on what it is you do for a living.
Yeah.
Like when I used to work at the Bay, no offense to the Bay.
No.
But when I was on vacation, I
Dude.
wasn't like, in a sunny destination being like, man, I can't wait to get back and start building cribs again.
Yes.
Right? Because that's I worked in the kids' wear and infant furniture department.
Yes, right?
I can't wait to go back and help a customer install a car seat.
No, like I'll be on vacation. I'll see Maurie post something, right? And I'm like, oh God, I wish we had a show tomorrow so we could talk about this. But like when you have a regular job, you're like, oh man, I wonder what Doug in shipping's doing, right? Like like you don't. Like
Does he still know about that thing on his neck?
Yeah,
Wonder if he got that figured out.
right. It's show business. Like there's no replacing the sort of performance of what they do and what we do and the audience and everything else. And like you just like if you have like a regular job, like you don't get that. Like
Do you pretend to introduce songs while you're in the car like I do?
What's that?
Do you pretend to introduce songs
Have
while
I
you're in the car?
have I ever introduced a song on this show? No, not once.
Oh, because when I'm on vacation, sometimes if I'm in the car, I'll be,
You like do radio in the car with the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a whole other level.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't go that far. But I will like write a joke or if I see something funny, I'll say it to Catherine and Roxy.
And then they won't laugh.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey man, Billy Porter's still going off.
Hey, how short is Billy Porter, Maurie?
He's very tall. He was sitting down when I was talking to him in those videos that he posted.
Oh, were you sitting too? Like,
no, I was standing.
But like, did you have to sit
picture?
for
I didn't see.
So he put me on his Instagram.
Yeah, so Maurie's on Billy Porter's Instagram, and when you look at them together, like Maurie looks like a giant. Like it looks like Billy Porter's like 5'1".
There was like a ledge, and he was like, "Can I sit down?"
Oh, it's super weird. Like you look huge. You've never looked huge.
Thank you.
And you look. I mean, you know what I mean. Sorry, you've never looked tall.
Hold on,
Wrong words.
What is it? Billy Porter.
Billy Porter. Yeah. And so like when you talked to him, like was he standing when you talked to him or no?
No, sitting down.
But like, were you sitting too?
No, I was standing.
You were standing. That's super weird when you interview somebody and they're sitting and you have to stand. They didn't have a place for you to sit?
I know, but he was wearing insanely large platform shoes.
Girl, look at her. And you know what? Dress or shirt that he's wearing?
Dress.
Kind of dig the dress.
Yeah.
That he's wearing.
Yeah.
And nose ring, he was fierce.
He had just said too, what's the story? Because he alluded to the fact that because of the writer's strike, he had to sell his house. But I don't think that that's actually what happened, right?
I think that was a little dramatic.
Okay.
I think he was basically
because I think
saying
that's part of the divorce.
Yeah, like the people who were in charge, like wait till you start having to not be able to afford to live and
but the headlines were Billy Porter had to sell his house, and then everybody went in on Billy Porter because they're like, bro, like you're on like hit TV shows, and I understand maybe you're not a bajillionaire, but you got to have enough money set aside to last you 3 months before you got to sell the house.
His house was huge.
Yeah, but maybe don't buy a giant house like above your means. You know what I'm saying?
And then what's he doing? He's launched like his own. Is it a network?
So it's a streaming service called The Bow, which I learned last night is Rainbow. They took Bow from Rainbow, and it's an LGBT streaming service with shows for LGBT made by LGBT.
The Bow. So you know what? I thought it was The Bow. As in,
take a bow.
Take a bow, queen.
Three other people thought that last
Take
night.
a bow, King.
Yeah.
I would have probably thought the same thing with Billy Porter. Like, take a bow.
But I don't know how to spell bow.
Right.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I thought I saw bow because I don't know how to spell bow.
We have to play this interview, but this may be way better.
How do you think it's spelled?
Bow?
Yeah.
B-O-U-W?
B-O-U-W. Okay.
We really got this interview's amazing.
Yeah, that could be bow.
Yeah.
How else do you think it could be spelled?
Well, I was going to say B-O-W-W.
Yeah, okay. And how else? Look at Maria's rubbing her temple already.
Okay.
And how else?
How else?
But I know it's not. But I was going to say B-O-W-E, but I now know that's not.
What about like a
B-O-A-W?
B-O-A-W. What about a U in there, more?
I did. It was the first one, B-O-U-W.
B-O-U, bow. What about a B-A-U?
I just said that one, B-O-U-A-B-O-U-A-W.
Yeah.
Duh, Roz.
What's that?
I said, duh, Roz. He just said that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. We have to play this. We have to play this. Damnit Maurie with the great Billy Porter.
Oh my God. I am freaking. You're Billy Porter. I am. No, but like you really are. I know. Oh my God. You're like realness. Like you're serving up gorgeousness and realness. And you're also serving up truthness when it comes to the actor strike. Got to talk about that. Where you've recently said you have venom and rage for the Hollywood execs. Two very strong words.
I've been remaining quiet because all I have is rage and venom and bile. We are fighting for a living wage, period. But the truth of the matter is the gatekeepers who will not even come to the table, the Bob Igers of the world who make $78,000 a day, are telling us that our demand for a living wage is unrealistic. I'm getting 6-cent checks. I won that company an Emmy, and I'm getting 6-cent checks. So yeah, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I'm enraged. What the world needs to also understand is that we're all not Tom Cruise. I said what I said, and I mean exactly what I said. F them, for real. Because decades and decades ago, there was a very robust contract that dealt with residuals. If you got a hit show and you get to 100 episodes, that's the golden number. Then you went into syndication, and then you were set for life. That doesn't exist anymore. We moved over to streamers, and it doesn't exist anymore. They've created a plantation. We go out and we do all the work, and they rake in all the money. Enough of that. I'm done with that. And everything I say, I mean.
Billy Porter, everybody.
We are fighting for something.
Who's all those people cheering for him?
There was a whole room full of drag queens just that went silent when he started talking. And they were like just glued to what he was saying.
Yeah, things change though, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, a deal has to be done, and you got to take care of all the AI stuff and everything else. But yeah, it's tough. Like, how long? So, like, when you're dealing with somebody like Billy Porter, like, they're going to sit on their asses for a long time and wait this out.
Yeah.
Like, really, really wait this out.
Yeah, and
like,
Billy Porter's just going to keep spitting that venom.
Hey, Maurie, did you figure out how to spell bow yet?
B-O-A-W.
Come on, man.
Wait, no.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Why don't you, Jessica, let everyone know why you're on Fix My Life today?
I'm seeking guidance on fixing my family and family relationships.
Oh, okay. You wrote this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. My partner and I, together for a decade with 2 kids, have faced family conflicts due to past breakups that have left both sides estranged. My stepfather harbors strong resentment towards my partner, while his parents exclude me from gatherings. This divide even led me to decline my sister's wedding invitation because my partner was not included. The underlying issue dates back to 2017, and I'm seeking advice on how to rebuild acceptance with both families while navigating these strained relationships. Geez, what happened?
So it's been a couple of years we've been on and off. Of course, people break up.
Oh,
now it's
you and your partner have been on and off.
on and off, like maybe about 2 or 3 times.
Gotcha.
But it was just like for like a day or two, so it wasn't completely like a severe year or anything major. Now we're back together. We have 2 kids, and we want to stay together, but it's now the point where our family is still not accepting each other. So I'm just
because of the breakups or
everything of what happened with the breakups.
So what did happen with the breakups that your families are still hanging on to it?
He did some silly things, when I broke up with him. So he, took my phone, and I called the cops, and it just got severe. And then it's another point where it was his family that resented me. So it's because of what I did to him and what he did to me.
What did you do to him?
I called the cops.
Oh, okay. You called the cops.
Or taking my phone or, for something silly. But it's I don't know what else to do because we want the kids to enjoy each other's families.
When these breakups were happening, right? Presumably you talked a lot to your family about it. They know all of what went down, right?
My everything I do with the relationship, my family knows everything.
Okay, so you broke up. So you were breaking up. He went off, stole your phone. You had to call the cops, and then you went and told your family, "Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. This is how it all went down." And then so they form an opinion based on what you tell them, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, "Hey, guess what? We're back together." Their feelings are not your feelings.
No. So I still love him. I love being with him, with the kids, and I want this relationship to last. But now it's like I want my stepdad to be. I really want my whole family, not just my stepdad. My sister won't even invite him to the wedding because nobody likes him.
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys have had like a history of somewhat of a toxic relationship, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they think that you're making a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And they also want the best for you, but at some point they can only say so much, and then you just got to go and let somebody live their life.
Okay, yeah. So
right.
It's hard, it's tough.
Yeah, like your feelings for him are not their feelings for him. And their feelings don't suddenly get erased when you guys get back together. It happens all the time. It's like when you have a friend who breaks up with their girlfriend and you're like, "Hey, how's Barbara doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, God, we broke up. You are not going to believe this." And then they go on and they do this whole laundry list of reasons of why they now dislike that person and why you should too. And then a week later, they're like, "Oh, yeah, hey, y'all want to go out? I'm back together with Barbara again." And I'm like, "No, because she's a piece of crap."
Yeah.
Like, why'd you tell me all that stuff then?
Yeah, okay.
And you probably unloaded a lot of information on your family during those breakup times, right?
Yes, of course
So of course
you did.
they're going to still hang on to all of that because to Roz's point, they love you and they want what's best for you. And to them, this relationship is not the best thing for you.
And guaranteed that your husband went to his family and explained it in the sense that he really didn't do anything wrong and you overreacted and they don't like you because you're the psycho that called the cops on their son.
Okay, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Right?
Yeah. You see? You know?
You can't expect people to just, they don't follow your lead with stuff like this. It doesn't work that way.
So do I accept the fact that nobody in our families wants us together?
No, I think that if anything, it's just going to take time. I think that baby steps. What you're asking them to do is not to work on a relationship. What you're asking them to do is to forget what they already know.
Okay.
Because your attitude is, well, listen, if I'm back together with him, then you should just accept him because I'm the one, you got to follow my lead. And it doesn't work that way. But I think that if you want to repair relationships, it's going to come through baby steps and, dialogue and talking things through. And you can't just pretend that none of that happened and ask people to go on like everything is fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you got to have those conversations.
Sometimes it's just scared to talk to my stepdad regarding, I want him to be.
But of course. But he probably wants to talk to you about this stuff. He's worried. Guaranteed he's worried.
I've tried.
Yeah.
Tried talking.
Yeah.
Well, keep having those convos.
Yeah. Keep having the conversations, but you can't ask people to forget what they know.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jessica?
All right. Thank you so much, Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
I was watching this video of Iggy Azalea performing in Saudi Arabia, and her pants split open and they stopped the show.
What?
Well, because you got to be all covered up, right?
Was she like full neck to ankle? basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all the way down. Like she had this like sort of latex bodysuit on, and all her dancers they look like they're in like the green screen suits, like what Gollum runs around in when they're filming.
Sure.
That's what everybody looks like, right? They're all like head to toe body stockings. Like they look like they're all dating Kanye.
I didn't think that Iggy Azalea was still getting booked to perform.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
What's she doing? Performing Fancy like 5 times in a row?
I think a lot of her time right now is her kid and OnlyFans.
Yeah, she's making a
I
killing
think she's
on
making a killing on OnlyFans. But so she was performing and she sort of squats down. It's always the squat. Happened to Lenny Kravitz. Happens to the best of them. It's always the squat. And so she squats and her latex outfit just bursts open from like ankle all the way like up to like thigh kind of thing, like all the way up.
Oh,
to
she's
hip.
doing like pride events.
Yeah. And so she's performing and she sees it split. And when she squats, she understands the rules that this cannot happen in Saudi Arabia. And so you can see her, she like turns her body and then she takes her other leg and she puts it over the split. And then she starts waving at somebody off the side of the stage. And they bring her a towel. Like she can't even stand.
So they had to wrap her and get her off stage?
They bring her a towel. No, she sat and finished the song.
Oh, good for her.
But she had to wrap a towel around one leg and then weirdly pretend that the towel wasn't there. Also, while singing really filthy lyrics, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? So it's bizarre to me.
And that wouldn't be a pride event in Saudi, Maurie.
Oh,
No, she has pride.
no.
Like if you look at her website, there's all kinds of upcoming pride events.
Oh, okay.
And she's doing the Jiffy Lube Festival.
Yeah, so am I. I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds lit though.
Wow.
But yeah,
so they had to rush her, they had to rush a towel to her.
Yeah, so you always wonder, because wrestling does stuff in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
And nothing ever splits. They've had none of that.
From any of the pay-per-views that I've seen, what is it, Clash of the Champions? Right, Shem?
No.
It's Clash of the Champions.
Yeah, Clash of the Champions. Yep, you're right.
And then what's the other one? Not Royal Jewels. What's it called? Crown Jewel.
The Royal Jewels.
If they're looking at a third one out there, a third pay-per-view, that's pretty cool.
But I just find it so weird that she can you can get up there and sing really, really raunchy, uncensored stuff, and they don't, and nobody cares, right? Nobody.
Or is she editing those songs?
No, she's not.
She's not.
No.
Or do they not? Maybe they just don't understand what she's saying?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine they would.
There would be way more uproar over song lyrics, you would think.
Yeah. So she said, hold on, let me find her quote. She goes, Saudi Arabia, please know to everyone at the show last night, I love you, and I'm so sorry I wasn't allowed to finish my show.
Oh.
Yeah. She goes, it's not the promoter who put on the show's fault. So show them kindness because they are amazing people and we all wanted to continue, but we were not allowed by authorities because of my pants splitting.
So she's taking the fall for it.
I guess. And then I guess she came out in jogging pants at some point and tried to finish and they were like, no, man.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
You know why, though? She's doing all that. She got to secure that bag. She got to get that paycheck. And she wants the invite back,
She wants that Saudi money on OnlyFans.
Totally.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, it's Roz and Mocha.
Oh my God, Roz and Mocha.
What's up, dude?
It's all good. I didn't think I would get through. How you guys doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. You guys have talked to me before. I'm the guy who asked where did the pronunciation of toit come from.
Okay. What's your name?
God.
Michael, I called you from Vernon, British Columbia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you still there?
No, I've actually moved back to Toronto.
Oh, cool, man.
Nice. So what's going on?
I was listening to the podcast, and some of my favorite moments on the podcast, obviously you guys are very funny, and there's a lot of funny stuff that gets said. But sometimes you'll crack a joke or something will be said in an interview, and Maurie or Shem in the background will laugh, and I will purposely rewind and turn my volume all the way up, practically deafen myself, just so that I could hear that laugh more clearly, and it's one of the funniest things every single time.
Okay.
I heard something the other day where I don't know what was going on, but you could hear Maury's microphone wasn't even on, but you could hear Maury laughing from the other room. And I did the same thing. I was like, "What in the hell is that?" And then I realized that it was Maury laughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like Maury's fake laugh either, because sometimes someone will rip on Roz, and Maury will purposely like bark a laugh just so that he knows Roz can hear it.
I agree.
And it frustrates him. But it's the one where Maury genuinely bursts out laughing because it's funny.
Right.
That cracks me up so hard.
Right. Yes, I know. Maury often fake laughs when somebody says something derogatory towards me.
Let's try it. Mocha, say something derogatory.
Mocha?
What?
You think Mocha's going to play along with that? Please. There it is. There's that fake laugh.
No,
right
that
there.
was real.
No, it was not.
Michael, well, thank you for sticking with us from Vernon, BC, out to Toronto. We appreciate you. We appreciate the support, the years of support. I don't know if we asked you this the last time, but we'll ask you right now. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Man, you guys did ask me it the last time. My answer still hasn't changed. It's Roz.
Oh, cool. Sorry. You know what? I was on my phone.
Oh, my God,
Yeah,
dude.
I was on my phone. I legit didn't think that was going to go my
Roz
way.
completely checked out. Oh,
I didn't think that was going to go my way. Did you say me? Yes?
Yeah, I
Thank
said
you, man.
But Roz,
Always appreciate it.
I do have to apologize, man, because last time you asked me, I was so nervous that I said you, and I gave you such a lackluster reason. But honestly, your advice on FML is so great to listen to. I'm listening through the podcast for a second time. You guys have kept me safe driving back from Vernon all the way to Mississauga, Ontario. And I just want to say, Roz, back in the end of February, I lost my aunt, and listening all those podcasts of you talking to people about grief, talking to people about loss, and the advice that you gave them, it really helped me to be able to support my mom and support my cousin through that difficult period of time. And I love you both so much. I love listening to you, and thanks for everything that you guys have done.
He checked out again.
No, I didn't check out. Shut up.
Why do it look like you were scrolling on your phone, though?
No, I was not. My phone is no. I was not scrolling. I peeked,
Michael,
but I wasn't scrolling.
Thank you for that. It means the world to us. You mean the world to us. We're sorry for your loss, but again, we appreciate the support, man.
Thank you.
No,
you guys have a good
awesome.
day.
You too. Reach out. Reach out to us anytime. Okay.
I will.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Last night, Drake selling out another arena, doing a makeup show in
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the one that was supposed to happen Monday, and then they postponed it to Wednesday, right? Yeah.
So he's out in Vancouver.
People were really upset about that. I saw like a lot of grown men who were like real busted up.
Yeah, because it was like 20, because people were already in line. Waiting to get in.
It sucks too. And the timing was awful. The timing was terrible. Yeah.
Because for a lot of these shows, people travel.
They do.
You make your plans, you get your tickets well in advance, and you book your hotel, you book your Airbnb, whatever.
Yeah.
So he's out in Vancouver, and where he's staying, his hotel, before making his way to the venue, was across the street, or just like up the street from a restaurant called Cactus Club. Okay. And Cactus Club, they got a bunch of locations across Canada, but they originated on the West Coast. Got like 13 locations in Vancouver and BC, right? So he's standing in his hotel and he's filming. He posted this on stories where he's zooming in on Cactus Club, and you can see it. The power of Drake. Here's what he says. His message to Cactus Club in Vancouver.
Yo, Cactus Club. I'm not gonna lie, I came over by you the other day, and it didn't go exactly as I wanted it to. I had a lot of. I was really excited to come over there. You know, obviously, the fans were showing a lot of love, and couldn't really figure out a table for myself over there. But I'm gonna let you know right now. You know, we've been through a lot together. You got 30 minutes. 30 minutes to send 4 of them peach leans over to my hotel room right now. Them leanies. Them Lena Marie's. Them Lena Turners. Peach Leanioski. You know what I need? Dressed up with the red. With the red on the top. And make sure they're frozen too. Don't come with the half melted or put it in a plastic container. I have faith in you. You're going to figure this out. It's my last show in Vancouver. Like, I need to juice up, like my brother Train would say. Like, I need to juice up.
So he wants a special drink that they make over there at Cactus Club.
So what happened? He tried to go and then they turned him away?
I don't know what happened. He never said exactly, but maybe they couldn't accommodate for whatever reason. So he calls them out on IG. And then less than 30 minutes later, he posts on IG on stories.
Yeah.
One of the waitresses from Cactus Club in his hotel room.
Right.
With a tray of these peach bellinis that he wanted. Like decorated nice and glass.
That's some
in there.
terrorist stuff right there. It really is. Because if they don't show up, what happens to Cactus Club?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? That's some terrorist activity.
Yeah, they get called out. But only Drake could do that. Like, I can't.
I don't know. You may see this as cool. I see it as a huge move. Massive.
I can't do like go to the mall and film the Apple store.
Yo, Orange Julius. I came by.
You know that strawberry mango drink I love? They said they didn't have enough mangoes. You got 30 minutes to go get me some mangoes. I don't care where you go.
Laura Secord, I need to.
Yo, Purdy's.
Yeah.
You know those hedgehog chocolates I like so much? Fire. You know those sweet Georgia Browns with the extra caramel? You got 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. Like, yeah. No. Yo, Billy Miner.
Yeah, yo, keg.
Start calling out the keg, right?
But the power of Drake, he was able to get his peach Bellini
Those people
delivered.
Probably terrified of what would happen if they didn't.
Yeah. And I wonder if it was like fans saw it and then started calling Cactus Club, or if it was like an employee at Cactus Club.
You can't call Cactus Club.
You can't call Cactus Club?
I've tried many times.
You don't
The
think
one in
so?
Vancouver?
It's only a there's one here too.
Yeah, you can't call restaurants anymore. It's all online.
It's no, there's a phone number, but it's only a reservation line, like voicemail.
Yeah.
Not if you're Drake.
Yeah, no. You don't even have to call.
Right. Yo, Booster Juice.
Yeah. Booster Juice. Just start calling out everybody.
Yeah,
man.
you know that watermelon smoothie that you only sell?
Yeah.
In the summertime?
Yes.
It's March. You got 30 minutes to make it happen now.
Yes. Peter Pitt. Where you at?
Double my chicken.
Right?
My next pita.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.